Hi, this is Barry here. So, what are some ways to monetize a poetry blog without annoying advertisements on it? Now, I can see where this person's coming from because personally, if I land on a blog or a website that has banner ads, AdSense ads, pop-ups, this, that, and the other, I just want to leave that site straight away because when you land at those sites, it's almost like Las Vegas. There's so many kind of shiny, flashy things going on and off. And it's very, very unappealing. So I can see how this person wants to monetize their blog, but also doesn't want to make it too distracting or kind of be cheapen it or, make it look bad. So what are some ways you can monetize a poetry blog without annoying advertisements on it? Now, if I was to do this, I would think, how can I build an email list, first of all? Because I want my readers coming to my blog. I want to be able to hold on to them, and I want to be able to market to them again and again, keep in contact with them. So if I was maybe going to do something like that, I would try and come up with some kind of lead magnet or something that might interest my audience. Now, maybe my audience might be interested in writing poetry themselves. So maybe I could write a report on, how to write poetry or how to get it published or something like that. Or maybe I could put together a video course, a short video course where I'm showing them, poetry writing or whatever it is that someone might be interested in it. I'm sure this person knows exactly what their audience likes, but I try and look and see what is there some way I can get their email address so I can market to them again and again. Now, another way I would try and monetize the audience coming to the blog would be to try and come up with merchandise. Now, you can go down the route of maybe digital products, maybe video training courses again, maybe a poetry course, how to write poetry, maybe a poetry course, how to get your poetry books published or something like that. You could go down that route, all those kind of digital training. But what I'd also do is maybe think about physical products. If you have maybe some poetry, could you maybe put it on a nice kind of artistic background? And then what you could do is maybe take it over to a site like Redbubble or somewhere like that, does these kind of print-on-demand products. So people could actually maybe buy wall art with maybe a piece of poetry with a nice kind of beautiful kind of graphic around it or some kind of, picture from nature or something like that, and sell that maybe as wall art. Maybe you could sell coffee cups. You never know. People who are interested in poetry, I'm sure, would appreciate maybe a coffee cup with some kind of motivating piece of poetry or some kind of thought for the day or something like that as they're drinking their cup of coffee. So I'd kind of think down the route of kind of merchandise in that way. Again, t-shirts, is there any way maybe you can have some maybe poetry quotes on a t-shirt, something nice. Again, too, I'd also have a look at maybe the time of year. Could you maybe create products maybe for Christmas time, where maybe you have Christmas cards with your own maybe poetry kind of parts in it, Christmas poem that you've written yourself as a kind of inside a Christmas card. Again, to have a look at maybe Valentine's Day, you'll probably find a lot of people might be interested in Valentine cards with original kind of verses in it. Again, I would put, if I was doing my own poetry writing, I would maybe think about creating a couple of cards maybe with those here. And again, you could maybe do them on a site like Redbubble, or if you wanted to, you could maybe take those products over to a site like Etsy. Again, maybe creating wall art, maybe creating some kind of printables, some kind of t-shirts, mugs, all those different things. So again, if I was trying to monetize my blog, I would maybe, depending on my knowledge or what I wanted to do, I could go down the digital route or I could go down the physical route. The digital route again would be PDF documents, maybe some video courses, maybe some, workshops where I'm sitting down with people, virtually, maybe through Zoom calls or something like that, where we talk about poetry, how to write poetry, how to create maybe a poetry blog, how to maybe publish poetry books. You could go down that route, or you can go the physical route, thinking about maybe wall art, mugs, t-shirts, greeting cards, all those different things that would, require poetry and, be a nice thing hanging on someone's wall, or maybe as a coffee cup, or maybe as a t-shirt or something like that. So those are the way you could do it. So you could actually monetize the content on your blog without making it too cheap, without all those banner ads and AdSense ads and pop-ups and all those different things. But again, I would also see if I could collect as many email addresses as I can so that I have an email list so that I can market to those people again. And I can mention the new t-shirt that I have just, put on sale in the Etsy store. Or I could talk about the new wall art that I have, or the new mug, or maybe my upcoming workshop at the end of the month where I'm going to help people write poetry or whatever. So at least I'll be able to market to those people again and again and again. And as I said, if they are interested in poetry, you can be guaranteed they will be interested in those products and services that you will be providing. So that's what I would do if I had one of those blogs and I wanted to monetize it. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.